How do you do? How are you? Who are you? I really want to know. I'm Paul DuBay. Welcome to episode 10 of Letters from Balconius Maximus. Guess what? Today's episode is questions. Where did you and I come from? What is the meaning of life? What's my destiny, Momma? You have to find that out for yourself, boy. Knock, knock. Who's there? How come we never get an answer when we're knocking at the door? Can anyone live a second longer by worrying? What's up, Doc? Bill Cosby once asked, why is there air? What's the big idea? She asked him why. Why? I'm a hairy guy. I'm hairy. No, I'm just having fun. From the silly to the serious. In reference to the NSA's massive outlaw-like behavior with all the spying they're doing, noted film director Oliver Stone asks, the question is not, do you have something to hide? The question is whether we control the government or the government controls us. It's time to end the tracking of all domestic U.S. citizens' communications now. Hey Verizon, quit helping the NSA. Can you hear me now? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Why is a crow? Cause! See, that's a joke. Why is there fluoride in our water? Sodium nitrate in our meats? High fructose corn syrup in many things, and pink slime in other processed foods? Is there life after death? As Fannie Lou Hamer asked, is this America? As Dr. King asked, how long? Not long. Have I told you I like Paul McCartney? Won't you listen to what the man said? And here's another clue for you all. The walrus was Paul. Wait a second, that's not a question. Sorry. Would you believe in a love at first sight? Have I told you lately that I love you? What gives you joy? Have you ever had more joy than you imagined possible? And more than once? Oh, life can be so cool. As former President Nixon once asked, sock it to me? Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Oh, by the way, which one's pink? Thanks to Peter, Paul, and Mary, they showed me that Bob Dylan's classic folk song, Blowin' in the Wind, was 9 questions. Here are 3 of them. How many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? How many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? How many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Where's the beef? Hey, Grandpa, what's for supper? Can anyone tell me what Christmas is all about? I can tell you what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown. Are we there yet? Who? What? Where? When? Why? How? Even though people like you and me pose no threat to anyone, why do people want to control us or try to control us? By their nature, they have already failed. And unless they repent and change, they are ultimately doomed. Percy, are you all right? How can you mend a broken heart? How can a loser ever win? How can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world go round? Why do fools fall in love? Why don't we do it in the road? What did I do? How do you learn? That's for you, Natalie. Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? Do you want fries with that? Why is it I can no longer buy 20-quart boxes of powdered milk, Lavender Suave shampoo, and yard darts? Where was George Herbert Walker Bush the day President John F. Kennedy was killed? Where is evidence of American Airlines Flight 77, the plane that allegedly hit the Pentagon on 9/11? I ask because it doesn't take a genius to see that that hole is a little small and there is a noticeable lack of wreckage. But wait, there's more. Have you finished your homework? Well, what did your father say? Well, what did your mother say? Does your mother know? Your mother should know. Oh, your mother should know. Have I told you I like Paul McCartney? Farm boy, fetch me that pitcher. As you wish. Are you a good witch or a bad witch? Where did I leave the car keys? Where is the restroom? Where are you going? Do you know where you're going to? Who am I and why am I here? Does that sound like Will Stockdale, H. Ross Perot's running mate in the 1992 presidential election? Why me? Why not? What? Me worry? What did they say? Do frogs have shoulders? Do your ears hang low? Do they waddle to and fro? Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow? What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? What are you talking about, Willis? Are you sure you won't change your mind? Why? Is there something wrong with the one I have? Has this ever happened to you? What is that? Did you see that? Do you see what I see? If you could wave a magic wand and change the world to the way your heart is calling you, what would it be? Please? Did I say please? Thank you for that one, Ralph, and especially for putting up with me as long as you did. Do I appreciate you watching this episode and leaving fun comments? Of course I do. Thank you for watching. Have I told you I like Paul McCartney? I hope so. And you know what? We'll see you next time.